أهلا وسهلا بكم مشاهدينا الكرام من جديد، ويسرنا أن نلتقي عبر الفيس تايم مع سعادة السفيرة ألينا رومانوسكي، سفيرة الولايات المتحدة الصديقة لدى دولة الكويت. Your Excellency, welcome to our show. Good evening, Kuwait.
Well, good evening, Abdulaziz, and thank you for having me on the program this evening.
You are
Let me also thank.
Yeah.
Let me also thank.
Continue.
Thank you to your viewers also for tuning in. I hope they're all staying safe and healthy.
You're most welcome, and it's a privilege to be with us in our show. First of all, Your Excellency, can you share with us about the exceptional diplomatic relationship between the State of Kuwait and the United States of America?
You know, the United States and Kuwait share a long history and a strong partnership. Next year, we're going to celebrate our 60th anniversary of our diplomatic relations. And next year, we're also going to mark the 30th anniversary of the liberation of Kuwait. We have an annual strategic dialogue, a discussion chaired by the U.S. Secretary of State and the Kuwaiti Foreign Minister. This year will be our fourth dialogue. It's been postponed due to COVID, but we're looking forward to rescheduling it soon. Our discussion in the strategic dialogue covers an array of fields and issues, including security, trade, consular, education, among many others. And it sets our joint vision for activities for the coming year.
And also we appreciate this exceptional relationship between the two countries. Let me translate first of all, Your Excellency, to our dear viewers. أنا سألت سعادة السفير عن العلاقات الدبلوماسية المتميزة بين دولة الكويت والولايات المتحدة الامريكية الصديقة، وأجابت أن العلاقات الدبلوماسية قوية ولها تاريخ طويل، وقالت في العام المقبل يصادف الذكرى 60 على إقامة العلاقات الدبلوماسية بين البلدين الصديقين، بالإضافة إلى الذكرى 30 على تحرير دولة الكويت. وأضافت أيضا سعادة السفيرة وتكلمت عن الحوار الاستراتيجي السنوي، وهو لقاء رسمي بين وزير الخارجية الكويتية ووزير الخارجية الأمريكية، ويتكلمون ويتركز على عدة أمور، ومنها الأمن، التجارة، الأمور القنصلية، بالإضافة إلى التعليم. والآن نكمل حوارنا في نفس الموضوع مع سعادة السفيرة. Your Excellency, let's continue about our topic about the exceptional diplomatic relationship, Your Excellency.
Yeah, I wanted to say for nearly 70 years, America has been the destination of choice for Kuwaiti students looking to pursue quality higher education. So in 1953, the first Kuwaiti student graduated from a U.S. university. And today, over 12,000 Kuwaitis are studying in the United States. We also run many exchange programs and activities with Kuwait. Next week, we will co-sponsor a hackathon with the Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Science, or KFAS, as you know, to explore solutions to the COVID-19 pandemic. We also share strong economic and commercial ties, including $4.6 billion in two-way trade last year. U.S. businesses are active in Kuwait oil, defense, healthcare, construction, and information technology sectors. And as you know, we also have a very close relationship between our two militaries, and we work together to ensure stability and security in the region.
And we already appreciate this exceptional diplomatic relationship between the two countries. Let me translate first that they are saying to our dear viewers. احنا أكملت سعادة السفيرة الموضوع فيما يتعلق بالعلاقات الدبلوماسية بين البلدين الصديقين، وأضافت أن على ما يقارب 70 عام أن الولايات المتحدة هي مقصد الطلاب الكويتيين الراغبين في الدراسات العليا، بالإضافة إلى قوة العلاقات الاقتصادية والتجارية بين البلدين الصديقين. وأشارت أيضا أن التبادل التجاري بين البلدين الصديقين هو 4.6 بليون دولار. وبعدها تكلمت عن أن السفارة قدمت العديد من الأنشطة والفعاليات الثقافية، واللي معظمها مع المؤسسات المحلية في دولتنا الحبيبة الكويت. وراح يكون إن شاء الله في الأسبوع المقبل مع تعاون مع مؤسسة الكويت للتقدم العلمي لإنتاج حلول تقنية للمشاكل التي سببتها جائحة كورونا. وفي الأخير تكلمت عن العلاقات العسكرية بين البلدين الصديقين، وهي عن قوة العلاقة، ويعملون لتأكيد الاستقرار والأمن في المنطقة. Now, Your Excellency, let's talk about another topic now. Is there any medical cooperation between the two countries during this pandemic?
Yeah, there's quite a bit. During COVID-19, we're working closely together on health issues, both officially and between American and Kuwaiti individuals. For the first time, and we're very proud of this, 2 U.S. military doctors obtained their licenses to practice in Kuwait. We run a virtual healthcare speaker program, and in fact, we have a speaker event on June 26th with Kuwait University, and we're planning more with KFAS and other Kuwaiti institutions. And our medical cooperation is also happening between experts. So just a few weeks ago, we had doctors at Mount Sinai Hospital and Al Jaber Hospital who had a Zoom discussion to share information on COVID-19.
And we are also appreciate this medical cooperation between the two countries. Let me translate the thing you are already sharing with the viewers to our dear viewers. أنا سألت سعادة السفيرة هل هنالك تعاون طبي بين البلدين الصديقين في هذه الجائحة، وأجابت أن كلا البلدين الصديقين يعملون بشكل وثيق عن طريق تشغيل برامج المنصات الافتراضية والتعاون مع مؤسسة الكويت للتقدم العلمي والمؤسسات الكويتية الأخرى. وأضافت أن لأول مرة حصل 2 من الأطباء العسكريين الأمريكيين على رخصة مزاولة المهنة في دولة الكويت، وتكلمت عن التعاون المؤسسات وتبادل الخبرات بين البلدين الصديقين، وأضافت وأشادت في تعاون مستشفى جابر الكويتي مع مستشفى ماونت سياني الأمريكي. Let's continue about the same topic, Your Excellency, about the medical cooperation.
Yeah, let me also make another important point, that both the U.S. and Kuwait are leaders when it comes to providing international humanitarian assistance during this COVID pandemic. The U.S. government has so far provided about $12 billion for its global COVID responses. Last Friday, Secretary Pompeo announced an additional $93 million in assistance, and Kuwait has provided over $100 million in COVID assistance. But I also want to say that Kuwait, like also our private American citizens, Americans have been generous with their own funds, contributing about $11 billion in COVID assistance.
And we are also appreciate this medical cooperation between the both countries. Let me translate first of all, Your Excellency, to our dear viewers. أنا سعادة السفيرة أكملت موضوع التعاون الطبي بين البلدين الصديقين، وتكلمت بإسهاب أن كلا البلدين الصديقين قدما الكثير من المساعدات الإنسانية في هذه الجائحة. Now, Your Excellency, let's talk about another topic. How do you see the precautions and procedures of the state of Kuwait to contain the virus?
Right. Thanks for the question. I appreciate very much the Kuwaiti government's careful approach to reopening the economy while protecting the safety and well-being of those who live in Kuwait. The government's providing a daily briefing on COVID-19 and sharing the information in 19 languages. And this information is important for the public to know. And secondly, it also helps to achieve greater compliance with government guidelines.
Okay, let me translate to our dear viewers, Your Excellency. And by the way, like we already appreciate and we are very happy to be with us on air in the show, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. Let me translate to our dear viewers first. أنا سألت سعادة السفيرة كيف ترين الإجراءات والاحترازات بدولة الكويت لاحتواء الفيروس، وأجابت أن دولة الكويت أخذت خطوات مدروسة لإعادة فتح الاقتصاد وحماية وسلامة المواطنين والمقيمين وتوعيتهم من المرض. Now let's talk more about another thing, Your Excellency, about the U.S. Embassy now. So tell me about the U.S. Embassy's COVID-19 precautionary measures.
And Abdulaziz, again, thanks very much for having me on the show tonight. My top priority is the safety and security of American citizens, as well as embassy staff and visitors. We're following COVID guidelines put out by the World Health Organization and the Center for Disease Control to keep everyone safe. We're also paying close attention to the government of Kuwait's COVID announcements. Most of our embassy employees right now are working from home and practicing social distancing measures. And when it's safe to open the embassy, the visa applicants and other visitors, the embassy will employ strict guidelines, including wearing masks and spacing out our applicants.
Okay, let me translate to our dear viewers about the topic about the U.S. Embassy, how they are dealing with COVID-19 precautionary measures. أنا سألت سعادة السفيرة عن الإجراءات الاحترازية اللي اتخذتها سفارة الولايات المتحدة لدى دولة الكويت، وأجابت عن طريق متابعة الإرشادات الصحية من منظمة الصحة العالمية ومركز مكافحة الأمراض، وأضافت أن موظفي السفارة يطبقون التباعد الاجتماعي وأغلبيتهم يعملون في المنزل. والآن نكمل نفس الموضوع مع سعادة السفيرة. Your Excellency, let's continue about the topic about the U.S. Embassy's COVID-19 precautionary measures.
You know, and despite all these measures that we're taking, I have to say that the business of diplomacy doesn't stop. While we're working from home, we're finding alternative ways to do our jobs. And just like we're doing today together, talking virtually, we diplomats are also using a technology to do our work and to connect with our counterparts and our friends around Kuwait. We've helped Americans get back home. We have so far over 800 Americans who travel back to the United States. And we're also doing our part to help the economy recover. We're introducing American businesses to Kuwaiti partners. And later this week, I'll be on a virtual panel with the Kuwaiti ambassador to the United States and others, talking about business opportunities between our countries on health, on e-learning, and other areas where we can expand our cooperation, our business together.
Okay, well, let me translate to our dear viewers who's watching us in this live stream from the KTV1, the main channel. And our distinguished guest is the ambassador, Her Excellency, from the United States of America to State of Kuwait. Let me translate to our dear viewers first. أنا سألت سعادة السفيرة وأكملت في نفس الموضوع عن الإجراءات الاحترازية اللي اتخذتها سفارة الولايات المتحدة لدى دولة الكويت، وأجابت أن العمل الدبلوماسي لن يقف، وأشارت لبعض النقاط ومنها التواصل مع الحكومة الكويتية عن طريق الاتصالات والتقنيات الحديثة، بالإضافة لإعادة الرعاية الأمريكيين إلى الولايات المتحدة. Now, Your Excellency, how do you communicate with the U.S. citizens in the state of Kuwait?
That's a great question. And as I think I mentioned before, you know, the safety and security of over 30,000 American citizens in Kuwait is my top priority. So to stay in touch with them, we provide regular email and a website updates on the situation in Kuwait for private Americans. And we also post the information on social media for them. We have a dedicated email inbox where American citizens can ask questions. We have a dedicated phone number available 24 hours a day where Americans can contact us for emergencies. Emergency consular services that are very important for American citizens are also continuing, including anyone who needs an urgent passport renewal.
And also we appreciate your efforts and everyone who's working in the U.S. Embassy to help and contact and communicate about the U.S. citizens. Let me translate first to our dear viewers. أنا سألت سعادة السفيرة عن آلية التواصل مع رعاياكم في دولة الكويت، وأجابت عن طريق موقع السفارة الرسمي على الإنترنت وموقع السفارة في وسائل التواصل الاجتماعي، بالإضافة عن طريق التواصل عن طريق الهاتف والإيميل، وهم يعملون على مدار الخدمة طوال 24 ساعة. Let's talk about another topic, Your Excellency. What about the students who would like to return to U.S. to continue their studies? Are there any new procedures?
That's a great question, Abdulaziz. Routine in-person interviews remain suspended due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But here's some good news. Students who need to renew their student visas may be eligible to do so without coming into the embassy for an interview. So for more details on that, we ask them to follow us on social media. And then when we're able to safely conduct visa interviews, we'll prioritize students and other applicants who have an urgent need to travel to the United States. We're doing a lot for students.
And we appreciate, and we already know that it's like your first priority how to communicate and how to deal in this kind of situation. We already greet you and gratitude in this kind of the way you are doing it. So let me first translate to our dear viewers first. أنا سألت سعادة السفيرة هل هنالك إجراءات جديدة على الطلبة الذين يرغبون في العودة للولايات المتحدة لمواصلة الدراسة، وأجابت بسبب هذا الظرف الاستثنائي فإنهم أوقفوا المقابلات الشخصية في الوقت الراهن، وأشارت أن ربما يتم تجديد تأشيرة الطلبة من غير المقابلة الشخصية، وبالإضافة في حال مزاولة العمل ستكون أولوية تجديد التأشيرة للطلبة والحالات الحرجة. Now, Your Excellency, what is your advice for the U.S. citizens and also for non-Arabic speakers?
Oh, wow, Abdelaziz, that's a great question. You know, I have to say staying informed on COVID developments is important for the health and safety of your families and for our communities. So you want to make sure to rely only on official sources for information, for accurate information. You want to also take care of your mental and physical health. That's really important. So be sure to check in with family, with friends, and your neighbors. You know, social distancing doesn't mean social isolation. And we must help each other stay focused, prioritize, stay positive and healthy. So I'm just asking people to please keep in touch with your family and friends. I think together we can get through this pandemic.
Thank you very much, and we are very happy to see that you are very optimistic. Thank you very much for being with us today, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Abdelaziz. I am going to remain optimistic. That's important. Thanks for having me again tonight.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much for being with us today. كانت معنا سعادة سفيرة الولايات المتحدة الامريكية الصديقة لدى دولة الكويت، سعادة السفيرة ألينا رومانوسكي، وكان ملخص اللقاء أعزائي المشاهدين يدور حول العلاقات الدبلوماسية المتميزة بين البلدين الصديقين، بالإضافة إلى التعاون الطبي بين البلدين الصديقين في ظل جائحة كوفيد-19، وتكلمت أيضا عن الإجراءات الاحترازية بدولة الكويت واحتوائها لمرض كوفيد-19، وبالإضافة تكلمت عن الإجراءات الاحترازية التي اتخذتها سفارة الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية لدى دولة الكويت، وعن آلية التواصل مع الرعايا الأمريكيين بدولة الكويت، وتكلمت أيضا في موضوع يخص كثير من الأسر الكويتية عن الطلبة الذين يرغبون في العودة لمواصلة الدراسة في الولايات المتحدة، وبالأخير وجهت رسالة للرعايا الأمريكيين وغير الناطقين باللغة العربية. وصلنا معكم مشاهدينا الكرام لنهاية الفقرة، فاصل ومن ثم نعود.